The two weakest industries after the Brexit has been financials and car makers. Financials in UK are down more than 30% because of the increased uncertainty. Will they get passporting rights? What will the future be for UK economy over the next couple of years? Will they enter a recession? And in Europe and the continent, banks have also been declining rapidly, especially a bank like Deutsche Bank has seen a lot of stress. And in general, you're seeing also stress in the Italian banking system. There's been talk about the Italian government injecting almost 50 billion euros into the Italian banking system to backstop the crisis that we're seeing there. We have been negative on European banks since last year, Q3 last year, when it was announced, or it was sort of rumored that these negative rates would come to Europe, and they came, and it has been a disaster since. The net interest profit has gone negative quarter on quarter in Europe, and we're seeing a lot of stress in the system. So, and the Brexit doesn't help on this. There will probably be a recession, a mild recession in the UK, and with the current stress, we think the earnings could continue to go down for European banks, so we stay negative. Car makers are a little bit of a different story. It really depends what happens to the global economy. So short term, there's a lot of opportunities in car makers. They are down across the board. Peugeot, Daimler, very interesting opportunities there for going long, but you have to have a very short time horizon. You have to have stops that are really, really tight because it's a very uncertain times. The issue with car makers is that they have been beaten down. There's a lot of valuation, but it all depends on the global economy. The leading indicators in Europe and the US and China are very weak. If they don't improve soon and if they go lower in June, it might indicate that the global economy will go to a standstill in the fourth quarter. If that happens, then the valuation in car makers is actually a little bit too high. They could even go lower. So if we don't get an improvement in the macro data in June and July, I think car makers could still go lower because we are at this inflection point as to what's going on in the global economy. Are we sliding into a mild recession, or will we bounce back? If we bounce back, I think car makers are really where the big opportunities are in European equity markets. So really look for Daimler, Peugeot as one of the two most interesting opportunities in the car industry in Europe.